Welcome to Add a Little Dazzle. I'm so excited to share today's project with you, the Snow Flurry Metal Embossed Sour Cream Container. But the even greater thing about this project is that I created it using a toilet paper roll. And so in today's video, you're gonna learn how to create this sour cream container and learn how to metal emboss a toilet paper roll. So stay tuned for this dazzling video and project today. You don't want to miss out. To begin this project, you're going to take your toilet paper roll and you're going to take off all the stray pieces off of it. And you're going to notice that there's a little end right here, which is where your toilet paper cardboard begins. And so you're going to make sure that that part is facing down. And so the first thing that you're going to do, because honestly, I don't want it to look like a toilet paper roll inside. And so I need to cover that up. And I'm going to show you here in this one, I've already done it. And what I did was I took some silver acrylic paint and I took a brush and I just went over the inside of it and be ready to go to the next step. What you're going to do is you're going to take a 4x6" piece of ocean blue metal sheet and you're going to emboss it. Once you have embossed it, you are going to add an effect to the top of the metal sheet with the same acrylic paint that you used, and you're going to dab some on there, but you don't want to dab too much. So we're going to do like stamp off, but it's going to be sponge off. And you're just going to pounce on it lightly because you don't want a strong effect on it. You just want something light enough to give it added effect to it. Okay, so once you have done this effect to the metal, you're also going to do it to a 1/2 inch by 1/6 inch piece of coordinating metal. You're going to emboss it and you're going to sponge it too. Once you've done that and you've heat set it, make sure you put 2 strips of sticky strip on the back of it so that you're going to have to peel one off and then lift the layer and peel it off, but you want complete coverage here. And so the next step will be to begin assembling our metal embossed toilet paper roll. Okay, so here's my toilet paper roll that's already dry, and I've applied sticky strip all around the end of each side of the paper roll. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my metal, I'm going to decide which side I want facing up, and I've already peeled the sticky strip from right there, and I'm going to find a place right there on my toilet paper roll, and I'm going to align it and press down. And so all I'm going to do now is roll it and hold it in place. As you do that, it may shift a little bit, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll fix that up without a problem. And so there you go, and you just keep on going around until you reach the end, and then you're going to press down completely. Now you want to make sure that you press around this area here to make sure that the sticky strip and the toilet paper roll adhere to each other. And it's important that you only use sticky strip. Only sticky strip when you are working with metal, and especially with this cardboard of the toilet paper roll. And so make sure that you do that to both ends. Notice that the seam to the metal sheet is right here on back. And so I want this facing backwards. And so I'm going to hold it down and I'm going to press down right here at the bottom to create that sour cream look to the toilet paper roll. So I'm going to press down till I get that shape as you see there, and then I'm going to open it, and I'm going to take my hot glue gun and I'm going to apply some hot glue right there on the inside of the toilet paper roll. Now, once I've done that, come back and I'm going to carefully press down and hold it in place until it is attached. There we go. Now, here is the container. Well, as you can see, that doesn't look very attractive. Piece right here, I'm going to flip it around back to where that seam is. And I'm not going to place this piece all the way to the top. I'm going to go about halfway so that half of it is just hanging over. I'm going to press it down real good, and then I'm going to wrap it around. And what that's going to do is it's going to create a pretty finished look without those seams from the toilet paper roll being visible. And so then here I'm going to flip it around again until where they meet, and I'm going to press down. Now you'll see that here some of it was not even, not a problem. Just take your scissors and even it out if it's a little bit off, and then press it together right there, and it gives it a beautiful finished look without that ugly cardboard there. And so now, as you can see, here is the shape of your sour cream container, and now we're going to decorate the outside. I'm going to place this on the Snow Flurry die and die cut my piece. This is what my piece is going to look like here. There's I've only used 2 of the pieces, so there's a third one missing, but you can save that for another project. And I'm putting this on my silicone mat since I'm going to be using my hot glue. And so I'm going to place some hot glue right there in the center, and then I'm going to take my smaller piece and attach it right there. Then I've already gone ahead and assembled my flattened bottle cap and mirror, and I've attached the mirror with hot glue. And so now I'm just going to place a little bit more of hot glue right there in the center, and I am going to center it and attach it and let it dry just for a couple seconds. And there is a beautiful snowflake. Now I've taken my sour cream container and I've tied a piece of silver tulle on it, and I've tied it left over right, no knot or anything. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I have this tulle positioned exactly how I'm going to want it, and I want it going like this because I'm going to apply my little tag over here. And so now I'm going to apply hot glue just on the tulle, not on the metal, because that way if I don't like where my snowflake is positioned, I can move it around on the tulle, and then I am going to just press down right there. Hold it down for just a second right there, and then I can reposition the tulle wherever I want it to be, and I'm going to trim off these ends a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp this Merry Christmas stamp from the Petite Pear stamp set with Pacific Point Classic ink, and I'm just going to stamp it right there. Now then I'm going to take the Bitty Banners framelits and I'm going to place it over the sentiment. Now you're going to notice that it's going to be a tight fit, and so what you need to make sure is that you align it so that the words are actually right there at the edge, and then run that piece through the Big Shot and you will end up with a little piece like this. I'm going to place a little drop of hot glue, find a place where I want it on the tool. Okay, so I've now completed the outside of the sour cream container, and now I need to create what I'm going to put inside. And to do that, I took a piece of the same coordinating tool, I put some Hershey's Kisses in there, tied a little ribbon on it, and then I can easily just slip it in there. Not only can you fit candy in here, but you can even add a little Dazzle lip moisturizers. And you can create these for any special occasion. You'll ever know that you metal embossed a toilet paper roll. We hope you've enjoyed today's project of metal embossing toilet paper rolls. Stay tuned next week as we share more projects with you and as you learn how to metal emboss more paper toilet rolls with different projects. If you enjoy our projects, videos, and teaching style, we invite you to check out the Add a Little Dazzle Virtual Club, where we share exclusive projects with our community of crafters every month. Stampin' Up! Customers, demonstrators, and international customers are welcome. Learn more about the Add a Little Dazzle Virtual Club at www.addalittledazzle.com. While you're there, make sure to order your Stampin' Up! Product, your metal sheets, your bottle caps with mirrors. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at monica@addalittledazzle.com. Thanks, and have a dazzling day.